Now there's a person who also helps us to learn about this, and it is Moana. We couldn't end today without another Disney clip. Moana is the same way, right? Moana, she's like thinking, I have a great place, I love my life, she has a good family. She's not the happiest in it because of why? Because there's something different about her. She likes the water. And this is the same with everybody. Everybody has something that is a little bit different than everyone else that's around them. Now, Moana has some help, though. Moana has some encouragement around her and people who are helping her figure out what she wants in life. Now, the issue is, whenever you follow your dream, is it going to be easy? No, because you're going to be improving, you're going to go through things that you've never gone through before. And this is the same way with Moana. She decided to follow her dream, but then she ran into an issue. And the issue was what? I think like this 10-story lava monster, right? That's her issue. And she failed. She couldn't get past the lava monster, so she's just about to say, you know what? All of this was for naught. I went so far, I did so much, but I'm going to go back. And guess who comes? Her grandmother. Yeah, this is my favorite Disney character, by the way. I don't even know her name. Right? But favorite character. The grandmother comes, and the grandmother tells her something. So we're actually going to watch this little clip, and I really like this clip in Moana, because the grandmother comes and tells Moana some really interesting things. She says, sometimes the world seems against you. The journey may leave a scar. But she says, but scars can heal and reveal just where you are. And I've seen this in my life. So I got a lot of embarrassing stories when I was younger. One of them is, I used to think I was a really, really good singer. Okay, so I was in choir, and I made regionals and stuff like that. And so I thought I had a really good voice. And at the end of the year, you have this talent show. And everyone goes, only so many people get in, and you get to do this musical number in front of everybody, right? So I go in, and of course, I don't get chosen. And at the time, I was like, man, my teachers are so dumb. It's just because I'm not one of those choir goody people, that always stay in the choir room, and they're doing everything in the choir room. And I never went in there hardly. And I was like, they just didn't pick me because they don't like me. I'm not one of their favorite students. And I really believed that, right? And I was kind of made me a little bitter, right? So it seemed like the world was against me at that time. Well, a little while later, I'm like, man, I should really record some of my music. I'm pretty good. And I play the piano, right? And so I was like, okay, let me record some of my music. I get a microphone, a recorder, and then I do it. I listen to myself, and I'm listening to myself, and I'm like, crap, I stink. I'm listening to my voice. I'm like, I can't even stand my voice. I started realizing I'm really not that good of a singer. And then I'm starting to think, dang, all those times I was singing to girls and whatnot and making these songs, I was like, yeah, that's not good at all. But it was an eye-opener. I didn't even know. I just thought the world was against me, right? So yeah, that left some scars, right? Left a big wound in my pride. But the amazing part about it is it wasn't until that time that I realized I need to improve. Because the whole time I thought my singing was great, so there was no reason for me to change my voice or change how I was singing, right? So amazingly, after that time, my voice started to improve quite a bit. Because it helped me to realize, what I was actually doing. And this is very much like life. As you go through life, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to realize stuff you didn't realize. But as you go on, you're going to actually figure it out. And like Moana then, Moana starts to figure something out. She starts to think, I'm a girl who loves the sea, and the sea is what's calling me, right? But then she starts to think, wait a minute. It's actually, I descended from voyagers, and they're calling me. But in the end, she realizes what? The call actually isn't outside of me at all. This whole time, I've been moving in this direction because of who I am. And she realized it wasn't anything outside, it was always in her. My hope is as you move forward in your life, realize there's going to be a time where you look around you and you're going to think you're a failure. Everybody goes through it. But always remember that you're not, right? It might seem like you've gone through a lot and you probably go through some pain in your life. But remember, it's helping you become who you are. Just